Alright, welcome back to the channel, you all. So, today we are going to do something just a hair bit different. We are actually going over some replays. So, a Facebook group that I'm a part of recently ran a competition for basically high score on the various tiers. So, our first match here is actually with the administrator of the main admin and creator, the founder of the group, General Disturbance. So he is here in his Himmelsdorf in his Renault FT 75BS. Do you want to know what the BS stands for? You guessed it. Bullshit. And why is it bullshit? Is it a little suspicious to you that the very first tier that we started this whole competition on is won by the person who's running the competition? A little suspicious? A little sneaky? Well, no, I'm just kidding, Nigel. We all know you won this round fair and square. So, but yeah. Anyway, so these tier 2 match. I mean, that really needs no introduction. They have their own sets of challenges, and let's ignore the fact for a fucking second that he's on goddamn Himmelsdorf. All right, this is a horrendous map for an SPG to be on. Now these little guys here in this medium tank, and yeah, not a good idea to just chill there, bro. Yeah, get behind there. And oh, that was a miss. All right. Well, yeah, but yeah. So this map, though, you know, tier 2. First of all, you're on an SPG. You got a long reload, even just for an SPG, or even just for this. I mean, it's still. I mean, he still has a 7-second reload. And I don't know. Did he just hit somebody with that shot? I think he disappeared. You might have smacked somebody with that. Then, come on, BT2. What the hell do you think you were gonna do there? But yeah, there you go. Man, better Dukes a hazard over that thing. Yeah, so you have little tiny targets zipping around everywhere, and most of the time they are not going to cooperate. You also have like a whole bunch of noobs in these things. So if you know, and then you have like 90% newbies, and then you have like 10% really good players who just like show up just to like club the shit out of these poor guys. And now this little artillery piece. He has decided that he is not an artillery piece. He does not need to stand a safe distance. Come on, dude. What were you thinking there? You know, but yeah. So, here we go. Little German TD. He's gonna hang out there. He figures he is safe, and that nobody can get him. Man, poor little fella. I mean, he wasn't hurting anybody, General. Come on, you know. But yeah, so now Himmelsdorf is a terrible map for SPGs of any tier, really, because you have these giant corridors. I mean, as you're looking, you've got this freaking huge castle at the top. You got these buildings that you cannot fire over, yeah, I mean, it's difficult, and especially in a lower tier match like this in an SPG, you have no range. You know, at least when you're in a higher tier, you can like hit the other side of the map. You cannot hit the other side of a map in one of these little tier 2 SPGs. So, and they don't particularly move very quickly, as you can see here. General is kind of creeping along because his little Renault, the Renault bullshit, is not a very fast vehicle. Now this Panzer II, I think he's a seal clubber. If you look over there at the score, this guy has 4 kills right now. All right, he's got 4 kills. Nope, he's got 5 kills now. So yep, he has come into a tier 2 match to kill newbies. possibly making it so that they decide to never play the game ever again. But you know what? Hey, whatever. So he's at 6 kills now. So yeah, I mean, this guy is fairly decent. Now he's sitting on 1 freaking hit point. Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna. He knows that General's there waiting for him, so he's not gonna go that way. And General's probably not going to go around that corner because that Panzer II could probably make fairly short work of him. Nope. He's trying to entice him into shooting, and General's just not falling for it. So, and they're about to be capped out. So, yeah, and there it is. And that's the round. So, yeah. So, and oh, never mind. He's dead. Good round, General. Good round. Okay, so let's go see how we did. Okay, so fantastic game there. So, all right. So, obviously that was a victory, as we just saw. So that was a swell little round there. So, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we got 2 kills here from the from General Disturbance. And yeah, I mean, you know, not a bad haul for a Tier 2 match. I mean, this may not seem like a lot if you're used to like Tier 8 matches or something, or 9s or 10s, or I don't know. I mean, a lot, but I mean, 1,276 credits, you know, in a Tier 2 match, you know, 9,500 credits in, you know, almost 1,300 experience. You know, that's a pretty big deal. So, yeah, great. So, yeah, moving on in. So, total, as far as team goes, yeah, I mean, 425, you know, pre-experience. This is what won him this tier of the July Arty competition. 2 kills, 331 damage. So yeah, 2 blind kills. You know, I mean, and that's, you know, that's pretty good. That's not lucky. He knew what he was doing, but it's always fortunate when the enemy cooperates and stands still for you. So yeah, and then detail report, we can kind of look this over. So yeah, I mean, he, you know, direct hits penetrations. He fired 12 shots. He direct hits with 5 of them. Splash damage on 1. Total damage 331. Yep, and then he didn't injure his own vehicle. You know, made 9,500 credits there, and then after taxes, you know, we came out a little over 9,000. So, but yeah, great round. And you know what? Then there's a lot to that, because Himmelsdorf is a challenging map. City maps and artillery are really challenging, and you know, and I mentioned before, you know, lower tier matches have their own sets of challenges, especially when you're driving around in an SPG. The targets are small, the targets are fast, the targets may or may not cooperate with you and sit still long enough to get a round off, and then you end up getting stuck in these maps like Himmelsdorf, where you know, you got all these blind corners and little dudes zipping around all over the place looking to kill you. So, well done, General Disturbance. Again, I kind of mentioned it at the beginning. This was a competition for the World of Tanks Arty Noobs Facebook page. So I did link the Facebook page in the comments. So definitely, if you are an SPG player and you are not already a member, swing by. You know, it is a private group, so definitely send in your application. So. But as always, everybody, thanks for swinging by the channel. I would definitely congratulate the winner here, General Disturbance, for bringing home the gold here on the Tier 2 round. So everybody have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on the battlefield.